You were just talking about them.
What the fuck?
Rickon the Last Stark.
In the year 2022, a young man named Angel binged a show called House of the Dragon over the course of a week. Later, he joined his friends for the finale in a pub of no particular note or importance. But it was only revealed afterwards that the young man had never seen nor been spoiled of the original series Game of Thrones. Now, watch and relive the series from Angel's truly unique perspective as the watchers in the bar present.
Hey, what is up, everybody? It's me, Sean Tank Top, or me, Sean T-Shirt over here. And we're hanging out at Casa de Tank Top. We're hanging out with Angel. What's going on, baby?
I'm feeling good. I'm feeling resurrected.
There has been he has risen like over here.
He has risen indeed.
Right, exactly. What do you WWJSD? Like, what would Jon Snow do? Hopefully, wake the fuck up and start fucking some motherfuckers up.
Peace.
Right.
Just kidding. Death.
You're like, it's like you well because we got a lot of questions. Okay, we're talking about all that stuff because we're talking about Game of Thrones. We're doing a HotD fan watches Game of Thrones for the very first time. At this moment, at this point, Angel had watched the first season of House of the Dragon, had never seen the original Game of Thrones. We started watching it over the course of the last year. Season 2 of Game of HotD has also kind of come out now.
Right.
And now we are continuing with season 6 of Game of Thrones. And one of the most monumental episode 2 since season 4, since Joffrey got it in episode 2.
Right.
As far as just like, whoa,
what the fuck?
Paradigm shift, like this kind of changes everything in a certain sense. You know, we killed one of the main characters and he is brought back to life. And is he different? Is he the same? Ton of crazy shit. John's alive. You know,
Melisandre's first time.
Also, yeah, right. I mean, she like she comes out. She's like, "Look at that, fucking one shot, no scope." Like, you know what I mean? Like, I thought I fucked it up, but I didn't. Yeah, like what do the wildlings have to say about this? What do the fucking Night's Watch have to say about it? I mean, like, they at least, like, the wildlings took over and like the core mutineers are like at least already sort of taken care of. Like they're in prison. Or like they're being held captive now. Like, where at least that's one thing that he doesn't have to talk about. Do you think he's gonna go right to fucking Revenge Town, or we're gonna have a chill one, or what do you think?
Oh, Pube Head's gone.
He has to go.
He has to
go at some point. If not in this episode, then in the next one we shall see. But like,
because I feel like there were still people like teetering after they announced that they killed Jon Snow.
Oh, they were like,
and they were like, that was dude. Lord Commander. So if Lord Commander comes back,
then it's like, you know that it was meant to be. Like, yeah. Like, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, it's crazy. Like, we got a new Lord Bolton.
Oh my god.
It just sort of slowly dawned. I mean, and that happened last episode. Like, he fucking no, he didn't. His father was killed, poisoned by his enemies.
Right. Make sure everybody knows that. Write that down.
Yeah, right.
She speaks the bullshit.
So we appreciate you guys very much for hanging out with us as we go through, as a HotD fan goes through Game of Thrones for the very first time. We're on season 6, episode 3. If you guys want to get early and uncut access, right now to the next 2 episodes, to episodes 4.
Yes! I don't know what's in the other 2, but this is definitely in the top 3 of my happiest moments of this show.
And 5.
You're fucking kidding.
All of them? Every fucking single one of them already. Holy shit. And whatever the fuck shit goes on, whatever kind of fuck shit goes on in those episodes, you guys can get a hold of that right now by becoming a part of the Patreon. The link's in the top end comments in the description below. It's right down there. You click that, you head on over, you hit us up for $8 at the premium stream tier. You guys get to go ahead by 2 full episodes. So right now, episodes 4 and 5 are waiting for you. They're there. The patrons are already watching them. They're brand working into the next couple episodes and shit. Also, Bran Willis. Willis, Hodor.
Yep.
Like what?
Talking.
Crazy. You know what I mean?
Words.
Like, yeah. So we're going to find out about all of that stuff over there, and you guys can too, and you guys can hang with us while we do that for a pretty damn fair price. But if you can't do that, you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like, and subscribe, ring the bell thingy. Appreciate you guys for hanging out with us.
Oh, fuck yeah. Starting off strong.
Oh my God. It's like, huh?
Also, didn't you ask for this?
But I guess he thought it was...
Oh, is he not blue anymore either?
He's been eating a lot of protein in the in the afterlife.
Smash.
You don't say. I mean, there's like a gaping hole in his fucking chest. Like,
It's got to be a little alarming. What if he just had a heart
like what?
attack?
Does he remember anything?
They stabbed me. Ollie.
Fuck Ollie.
Hashtag fuck Ollie King. Oh my God.
After they stabbed you, after you died, where did you go? What did you see?
Nothing.
Yeah.
There was nothing at all.
Cue the existential dread.
The
Seriously.
Lord let you come back for a reason. Stannis was not the prince who was promised, but someone has to be.
He's like, what? What?
She's like, time to put all my eggs in.
Well, no,
basket.
right. No. She's like, yeah. Right.
If it wasn't him, maybe it's
Right,
you.
she's like, wait a minute. Like, it's like, all right, well, Joe's out of the race. Kamala's here. Like, no, I'm a lot happier with that. Like,
God, have to be.
Good God.
You were dead. And now you're not.
I think he was also just resigned to the fact that it wasn't going to work. You know?
Yeah.
I did what I thought was right.
And they killed you for it.
And I got murdered for it.
Are you writing this show right now in real time? What's going on, dear?
Write that down.
You fight for as long as you can. You clean up as much of the shit as you can.
Dude.
I don't know how to do that. I failed. Good. Now go fail again.
Dude.
Yeah.
Davos is like, of all the people, like, you get brought back to life, you want Davos motherfucking Seaworth to be the one to, like, how you doing?
I need a cameo.
I need a
from
literal
him.
post-death fucking pep talk.
Best hype man ever.
What? Whoa, he's got everything on again? That's how he emerges? Wow.
Are they gonna say it was a spell, or are they gonna be like, motherfuckers, I just
I
survived.
got better. Like,
And you're supposed to be dead.
I got better?
wow.
Missed him.
He saw him dead, too.
The man who returned from the dead. I'm not a god. I know that. I saw your pecker. What kind of god will have a pecker that small?
Like, I'm a grower, not a shower. Also, I was deceased. There was no blood flow going anywhere. You know what I mean?
Fair.
He's doing a total George
It's
Costanza.
also freezing.
He's doing a Seinfeld. Like, there was shrinkage.
Significant shrinkage.
Whoa.
Aww.
Crazy.
Is that still you in there? I think so. Hold off on burning my body for now. That's funny. You sure that's still you in there?
Like, you're cracking jokes and shit like that. It's like, you're just,
That's new.
Did you come back with a sense of humor?
Why are you smiling? There's a storm and you're on a boat.
I think she's just, like, tickled pink that, like,
They're
it's
getting out
anything.
of it.
I mean,
Yeah.
she lived on Craster's farm for literally her whole life up until, like, 6 months ago.
She hasn't seen any of this.
Yeah. And he's having a hard...
Poor Sam.
Yes, I'm fine.
You ever been on a boat like that?
Well, yeah, for sure. Not like exactly like this, like a Pirates of the Caribbean type boat, but like, you know,
But a seasick
a
enough.
boat with like a sail and stuff like that. Yeah, that I could have been seasick for sure, but I was okay with it.
Sam, are you going to be sick?
Just throw up. You can't fight it. It's like when you're drinking. Just throw. Just throw. Ooh. But you just gotta let it fly. Like, don't fight it. Like,
Won't be long. We'll be in the south soon. I'm excited to see Old Town.
Old Town, where the High Towers are from.
It's
Ooh.
the most
Even though the High Towers aren't really very much in this story.
I'll stay in Old Town then.
By yourself? With a baby and no money?
So, So, if we're not going to Old Town, where are you taking me?
Yeah.
Right.
Fuck.
Like, you're the one that's sweaty about this, and like,
My mother's a kind woman and my sister's lovely. Take care of you both.
I'll take that.
Wherever you go, I go too. That's what you said.
you're taking this in a very Drax from Guardians of the Galaxy literal like thing. Like,
Us and everyone else in the world.
I don't care about them. Well, I do. I don't really.
looks pretty good for a father-daughter incest
A
baby.
little incest baby,
Not so many web feet or nothing, you know. Doesn't look like a Targaryen too hard.
Not
Like,
yet.
I'd feel better if you threw something at me and stormed off.
I'd never do that to the father of my son.
Aww. What the hell is this?
Targaryen armor.
Got some dragons. Bran?
Flashback.
Flashback.
That's my father.
The man beside him is Howland Reed.
Thought I'd seen the last of him.
I looked for you on the Trident.
We weren't there.
Your friend, the usurper, would like
Robert
to round
Baratheon.
Why weren't you there to protect your prince?
Our prince wanted us here.
Where's my sister?
So he's the King's Guard, but he's not.
And now it begins.
No. Now it ends.
What a fucking line.
Whoa.
And this guy has two?
Yeah. So he's looking for Lyanna. Oh my god. He's like a combination of like regular swordsmiths and water dancing and shit. Oh, fuck.
That's crazy.
So nuts. It's like some like Darth Maul shit or something
he's
like that.
sick.
Oh, again, he said the best swordsman ever. Like, oh, oh.
Your father beat him.
Did he?
Heard the story 1,000 times.
He's also alive after this.
Yeah. I mean, like, they were pretty definitive. Ooh, Jurgen's dad.
What about honor, Ned?
Father!
Can he hear him?
What?
I just got chills. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
That was crazy. Like, history is lies agreed upon. That is all that fucking Fire and Blood is about, and that's.
No, you won't be here forever. You won't be an old man in a tree.
In that vision, there was that one guy who was in there who, like, the crow flew out of and shit. That's him.
Crazy. Crazy.
Right? It's kind of cool that you got to see that bit of it, because we'd never seen, like, the young three-eyed raven guy. Here we go. Jesus, that's a fuckload of people. My God.
Damn.
Shit, man, this is almost like the fucking wildlings, honestly.
They're posted
there's
up.
a lot of people.
Do we have another witch?
She kind of reminds me of that gal, but they didn't trust her. They didn't like her. She was from like a community that they pillaged and stuff. We've been planning to do this for a long time. Like, oh, super fun.
Yeah.
With a fan. Perfect.
If you're going to torture me, just call them back and get on with it.
I am not a torturer, though it so often is what people deserve.
Correct.
Oh, because she was one of the motherfuckers that set up some of that.
But they're
I think she's a spy for the.
Oh, she was the woman in the whorehouse.
In the whorehouse.
That's all right. I know who you are and what you've done.
Oh, this is fun. Him is like
You've done a lot.
investigator.
Sacrificed your body, because that is the only way that I can make you and Dom happy. That is how you pronounce it.
Oh.
Dom.
Who the fuck is Dom?
I'm afraid I don't really speak the language. Such a handsome boy.
Oh, like her sweet, like she's sweet on somebody.
Yes, you're a true liberator, aren't you? You won't torture me, you'll just threaten my son.
You did conspire to kill the Queen's soldiers. We both know the penalty for that crime.
Smart. You don't want your kid to grow up childless or motherless.
If I tell you anything, they'll kill me.
From your perspective, this is a problem.
We were kind of keep. This is good writing. Fun. We keep going to this line, you know. Send her ass with a give her the shades treatment. Bag of jewels. Get the fuck out of here. You know, like
a new life for you and Dom. Or
he's good.
Yeah, that was sick. That was a great scene. I like that.
What should we do while we wait? To pass the time. What should we do? What should we talk about?
These two. Chatty Cathy's over here.
What would you be talking about if I weren't here?
Patrol.
Cute.
I'm going on patrol with the Ansali.
A wise man once said, the true history of the world is a history of great conversations in elegant rooms.
Who said this?
Me. Just now. You don't play games, either one of you, ever?
Games are for children.
My master, Krasinus, would sometimes make us play games.
There, that's a start.
Only the girls.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Not that, of course not.
Oh my God! They're like, I'm talking to two slaves. So
right.
I make a statement about your past. If I'm wrong, I drink. And if
Oh,
I'm
he
right,
played this with shame.
Yep.
don't have to worry about the local rebellion. We only have to worry about the 3 rich foreign cities paying for it.
So it's like
they don't want that
city,
to happen
so
to them.
They don't want them to. Yep, makes sense.
If we want them to hear us, we must speak it back to them. May it be the last thing they ever hear.
There we
You
go.
may be right.
Men can be fickle, but birds I always trust.
How's your mother's jaw?
Better.
And your father?
No one's seen him.
And no one will. That worked out rather nicely.
Will Lord Varys ever come
So
back?
he's getting some
I don't think so.
little birds and some stuff.
If any of your friends like sweets or need help, they can always come to me. All I need are whispers.
They use the children?
They're literal children, like little birds, like.
No need to be afraid.
Oh my God.
This is Sir Gregor. He's friends with all my friends.
Scary.
The High Sparrow has hundreds of faith militants surrounding him. Sir Gregor can't face them all, and he won't have to. He'll only have to face one.
Oh, she's scheming.
What is happening?
If someone is laughing at the Queen who walked naked through the streets covered in shit, I want to hear.
Crazy.
She's going like full Galadriel when she was talking about the ring and shit like that, where she's just like, all will love me and despair. You know?
And I, for one, think it will be in our best interest to have the beast destroyed.
Oh, God.
Can I help you?
Why are you here?
What the fuck?
Who's farting? That was a little weird.
You are not the Queen, because you're not married to the King. I do appreciate these things can get a bit confusing in your family.
Oh damn! Kind of like Aemon, where he goes like, "Mother, what are you doing here?" To Alicent.
And seeing as you cannot make us leave, we best get on with it.
And you cannot make us stay. Not unless you're going to have that thing murder us all.
That's
dude,
bold.
Kevin is like kind of a G.
Yeah.
Like,
I would have been scared to say that.
fuck yes. Like, you would have been scared to say that shit.
Oh, I would have been one of the middle people out. I don't want to be last. That thing hates me.
Oh, he's watching him.
Oh, it's
Oh,
his
that's so
time.
fun.
Old man's out of here.
Yeah, dude. You about to do something?
Is Tommen gonna do something?
Maybe do anything?
I want my wife.
You to let her see Marcella's resting place. I am the king.
There it is. Come on.
My mother who is unclean. My mother who still needs to atone after all you've put her through.
All right, he's got a little bit of juice in his
on.
balls. I'll take that a little bit, but
He's getting there. Come on.
It's better. It's better. It's better. It's better.
Why are we backing down, though?
No. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Again, Joffrey would never.
Her love for you is more real than anything else in this world. Because it doesn't come from this world.
This kid can just get played so fucking easily, man. You know what I mean?
If somebody was telling me how great my mother was, though, I'd be more mad that he did that to her.
Yeah, exactly.
May I do mine? It's my niece.
Of course.
I don't give a fuck about your niece. What about my mom?
No, dude, Joffrey would have just fucking kicked him straight in the, like he would have like bent that shit back like a
I'm gonna say
like a
this
John Wick movie. What?
Once and only once. I fucking miss Joffrey. I'm so tired of Tommen.
Dude, yeah, I mean it's never just
This
never
man's head
never
would
in
be on a spike.
never in 1,000 years. Like he would do it himself. Like he would do it himself. Like
The gods work through him whether he knew it or not. As they work through your mother. There's so much good in all of us. The best we can do is to help each other bring it out.
I am at peace. What about your wife?
yeah,
Like,
there's all that
no
stuff,
mention of Marjorie.
Like Marjorie, yeah, like Marjorie. It's like, listen, I was getting laid consistently for the first time ever, and like you ain't about to take that away. Here we go.
Back to getting beaten up.
All right, well,
And at least this is more training. They're like testing her hearing, her senses.
yeah. Maybe you have to lose your sight no matter what. You know what I mean? That's like some
Tell me about
like Jedi Force shit or something.
Rob, Brad, Rickon.
What the fuck happened to Rickon?
He's like the new Bran. Or maybe he was the original Bran, because he's been gone forever. He's been gone since like what, season 4?
With
Tonks, with Ocean,
Tonks.
with Ocean.
Arya Stark left him to die. He was on her list. He was not on her list anymore. She had taken him off it.
No.
Why? Didn't she want him dead any longer? She did, and she did not.
Damn, making her come to terms with it
A
too.
little bit, yeah. Just be real about it, you know.
Cersei Lannister. Gregor Clegane.
Gregor Clegane half crossed off.
Was and then re-put back on
Yeah,
the
right.
list.
That can't be everyone you want to kill.
Your name is on that fucking list.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'm warming up, like, oop, dodging. Even Rocky had a montage. Ooh.
She's mad too.
She's pissed. She's pissed.
The slow turn with the music.
Bum, 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 bum.
See, this is what I'm talking about.
You're right. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're cooking up a little bit more here.
Poison. More people dying.
I don't know. I mean, like, it depends on what it does. We don't know what it does. We don't know if it's magic. We don't know if it's poison.
If a girl is truly no one, she has nothing to fear.
Oh, damn. They're back.
We got eyes.
When my father became Warden of the North, your house refused to pledge their banners.
Your father was a cunt.
Poisoned by his
Correct.
enemies.
And that's why you killed him. I might have done the same to my father if he hadn't have done me the favour of dying on his own.
My father was poisoned by our enemy.
I've got a gift for you.
A girl, I hope. I prefer redheads.
A girl. Aye.
You were just talking about them.
What the fuck?
Rickon, the last Stark. He's just gonna murder him.
How do I know that's Rickon Stark?
He's so big. He's so old now.
Yeah, we haven't seen him in forever.
Yeah.
Welcome home, Lord Stark.
God damn it.
Good fucking lord.
Not us just talking about them.
You was like you conjured them. Like you said, you're
I
writing this.
manifested
You're
this.
you're writing this episode. Oh shit.
Oh, judgment.
They're fucked.
Even fucking Ollie.
Yep. Yep.
It's not right. Neither was killing me.
Damn.
Right.
Yep.
Right. You want to talk about what's right?
Yeah.
Tell her I died fighting the wildlings.
He's like, I ain't writing none of that shit.
The old me would have.
Yeah.
You killed the old me.
Fought. I lost. Now I rest. But you, Lord Snow.
Yeah, right.
You'll be fighting their battles forever.
It's like kind of what I signed up for, homie.
Yeah, exactly. Like, again, it's almost like you almost want to keep him alive because he wants to die.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And like the contempt in his face too. You're just like, fuck you, kid.
Yeah. It's like, oh yeah, sorry you.
Who fucking deals, says the sentence, swings the sword. We got a fucking 4-for-1 deal going on in fucking Castle Black.
Fuck him up, Jon Snow. Yes,
dude. I mean, and like this Rube Goldberg, like fucking shit, to get crazy.
Damn, them showing it is kind of brutal.
Oh, it always is, man. And he's just looking him right in the face. Damn.
I know, like,
You're
that
so
was supposed
happy.
to
No. I think it's supposed to be chilling, but we fucking understand. Damn.
No, like, they did a
And
really good job with, like,
well, like, their
the
faces
after.
look,
yeah,
like, kind of awkward and twisted and weird, and it feels very realistic. It feels very...
What do you want me to do with this? Wear it. Burn it. Whatever you want. You have Castle Black.
Because death is the only thing...
My watch is ended.
Oh my god.
Death is the only thing that gets you off
the loophole
of Lord Commander.
And he died.
And he's been dead.
Come on.
Okay, and so he can dip.
Oh, I'm so mad because
With the
Sansa's on her way there.
Maybe,
And for
maybe they link.
For a brief second, I was like, she's gonna get there. Because before I was mad. I'm like, of course he's dead. Now he's back. And I was like, thank God she's on her way. And now he's leaving.
Maybe they link up, dude. I mean, like, or even if she goes to Castle Black, it's still Ed's Castle Black. Like you know,
sweet simple thing. No.
Well, I'm just thinking about, like, I mean, like, I don't know how many roads, I don't know how many whatever, you know, like how many interstate fucking highways there are to fucking Castle. You know what I'm saying? Like, so who knows? Maybe they'll be on the same road. Who knows? Great episode. I mean, like a lot of really good stuff in this one. How you feeling?
Osha and fucking Rickon.
Crazy, dude. Like you manifested.
I feel like possibly last season I was like, where are they?
You did say something similar.
Honestly,
but then things start going and you're just like,
until until this episode right beforehand, I was like, yeah, wait a second, where
there's
did they
a whole
go?
other real ass Stark, like, you know, not Sansa, not, you know, whoever, you know, Jon or whatever, them, like, on the table.
And when he was like, I have a woman, I was like, who the fuck is this gonna be? Like, because you know it was gonna be like a reveal. Yeah, they did it. They did the damn thing. That was crazy.
Crazy.
I liked
Shaggy Dog's dead.
Yeah, I liked it better when they were all off screen. Seems to be the case usually.
Yep.
Now they're there. I was like, oh, we just we just got beloved people out
like
of
not
there.
like and not, yeah. It's not like we cut to them and we're just like they're just hanging out like fishing or something like that or doing something cool. Like it's like no, they're in. He is the only thing. Like Rickon can't be alive. Rickon can't live.
Yeah.
With him, so something weird's happened. Something weird's gonna go down, or like.
They'll either use them for leverage and then kill up.
It's got to be one of those things. It's got to be one of those things like where like the Karstark guy. That's that other guy. The Karstarks. They're like related to the Starks and shit. Like and the which makes him even more of a fucking.
What if Bolton marries Rickon?
There we go. Yeah, then he dresses him up like he's like, no, this is the real Sansa. Like like no, he dresses him. He gets him a red wig,
right,
and dresses him up like
it's
fucking,
like Timon and Pumbaa. They're like, what do you want me to do? Dress in hula and
yeah, exactly. It's like that's exactly what I want you to do. We're consolidating. We're flipping some of Varys's little birds, like that are literal children. Like I think we've kind of known that. Like I think they've intimated a little bit, but I think it was like it wasn't just specifically children. However, at least from what, and maybe I could see this Varys doing kind of the same thing. There was like a little inkling of like when he was talking to the one, he goes like, yeah, and your father's not around. He's like, no, he's been gone. He goes like, yeah, that's good, isn't it? You know what I mean? Because I think it was like probably like an abusive relationship, and he's like fixed thing. And I think I'd like to think that that's like what Varys was doing. He goes like, because he does like look like he does have a mind for protecting like the innocence and the realm and stuff, and so he would be like, I'll take care of y'all and you guys get candy and shit like that, and not in a creepy way. And like
so crazy that like all of Varys's powers, all of the Master of Whispers, it's just like, yeah, I gave some kids some treats. And they just told me everything.
Yeah. I mean, like, it was like...
Those kids could be fucking rich, living in royalty, but they don't know it.
Right.
And they're like, oh yeah, I'll sell.
Or they're just like, no. It's, you know what it is? It's very mafia. It's little piddly bullshit. Like, yeah, you gotta go run me down this, like, go run me down this message that puts together this incredibly fucking lucrative deal that makes me rich. And I'll tip you $20, like, when you go get the car for me or whatever.
Those poor kids. But at the same time, you know what, Varys, props to you.
Yeah. I mean, like, it's like, and that was a fun scene with him too, with old girl too, like him as like CIA Varys, like it's like Varys, like he's like it's like an operative.
He's been around the block, like
I mean, and he's from Essos, like he's not from Westeros, he's from Essos, like so this is home.
Yeah, and he doesn't just like absorb gossip and just spew it out. He's like learned how to communicate with people and get what he wants. So being able to interrogate somebody, he's like, you're not gonna want your kid childless. I know you're scared. We'll just send you off if you give us everything.
Right. Like it's like, you say that this is an irretractable situation and you're expecting us to torture and kill you. We're not going to do that if you give me what I want. Now, granted, I would be like, okay, cool. I'm gonna check up on this. I'm gonna check some sources and stuff. So you're not just giving me a bunch of hogwash or whatever. But it's good to see them kind of rocking with this, and that's who burned all of the ships.
Yeah,
it's like all of these other slave cities who are basically, it's like a Cold War.
They're scared.
It's a Cold War where it's like all of these other, like it's a proxy war being funded by other countries so that they won't come and do the same thing.
Checks out.
Yeah, I mean, we've seen, we've never seen anything like that before. We'll go back to it just real quick. Immensely satisfying to watch Jon stand on business.
Oh, yeah.
Right?
I'm like hoping, I know I've been saying
a little more cynical and a little more badass Jon,
Like, he just seems...
He's changed.
Over it.
He's changed. He can't, like he'll still kind of say some other shit, but then again, like the first scene, we're just like, who do you want more in life or even in death? Like that, to have you come over to give you a pep talk once you get resurrected from the dead by some crazy 600-year-old red priestess bitch. Like, you want Davos fucking Seaworth to come over there and be like, you're just going to keep fighting. You're just going to go on. You know, like,
I
whatever.
would pay good money.
He's the Tim Waltz of fucking of Westeros over there. like encouraging Papa vibes. You know what I mean?
I would need him on like the back end of like the 988 crisis hotline.
There you go. Absolutely. Yeah, 100%.
Solving it.
Let's go. Flashback town.
Right. And Bran is somehow able to interact a little bit in it, which is weird because it's the past. So how do you affect the future? Is Bran
like
gonna,
we're getting into some really
shit?
fucking weird, like lost, like time loop.
Also,
shit.
Write this down. Mark my words. Timestamp it. The amount of times they're like, you're gonna get lost if you stay in there too long. Bran is gonna.
You think he's gonna get lost in the sauce?
Bran's gonna get lost in the sauce. He's gonna indulge way too much, stick around
And
somewhere.
something's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Okay. So they're fighting in the they call that castle the Tower of Joy. He's looking for Lyanna, who was Rhaegar Targaryen, kidnapped her, and so that's where they were. So they're going to find her.
Which they sent their Kingsguard to guard it. Their best swordsmen. So something cool's in there.
Something crazy's in there.
Okay,
And
again,
that's all-
two-handed swords. Like, those things are fucking heavy.
Yeah, the sword. No. His nickname is the Sword of the Morning.
Oh.
And I don't know how they spell it either. I don't know. Either way is hard. You know what I mean? Like, it's like the Sword of the Morning. It's the sword that will see you to the dawn. That you will survive if you are getting there. If you have this guy, or the Sword of the Morning, like
how many people?
Like how many people he takes out. Either one is cool. And let us know in the comments as to which one. Sick as fuck. Just great. Also, I think there's another thing that kind of wouldn't register unless you had seen House of the Dragon. Just those sigils. Just like, you're like, you know, and kind of recognizing it as much. Because I remember when it was over there, it was like, wait, who the fuck is this? Like, what the fuck is happening? And then you're just like, oh my God. Yeah. Okay, Arthur Dayne. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and fucking, you know, history is lies agreed upon.
Also, speaking of Targaryens, Daenerys is not safe. This woman is like...
She still has to do a trial.
Yeah, she was like, yeah, that would be the case, but you didn't follow procedure.
Yeah, right.
So...
Yeah, like, you were supposed to come right back here, and you went off on, you know, you went and live, laugh, loved your way through Marine and
they're like, you're trying to do a return without a receipt.
Yeah. Totally, absolutely.
Arya got her sight back.
Wow, yes. Yeah.
Sorry. No one got their sight.
No one got there's no one. No, I mean, like, that is a fun. I mean, I'm actually super thankful that we just didn't take that much longer on that whole
thing. They're definitely, like, maybe because it's a new season and maybe because they got complaints. I don't know. I wasn't here when everything was airing.
Yeah, right.
But maybe they were like, yeah, we made a mistake. Like, let's montage this and get this thing going.
Or like we can just move her a little forward as a thing, and we can kind of get this stuff, you know.
Because everybody loved... Actually, you know what? I'm speaking for everybody again. But I loved Arya, like, all of her storylines, and I feel like this was the first time it was dwindling.
In the 5th episode, it was like the first kind of brown note where, well, I think it's because she's not really interacting with anybody. Again, he's hot and he's cool, but there's not as much push and pull in the same way that we've...
Like a personal...
When she's hanging out with the Hound, when she's hanging out with Tywin Lannister.
Yeah.
If it's going to be interesting, she has to hang out with somebody on her list. That's good drama. That's just good drama. You know what I mean? Like, and so, and then also just kind of what they were doing. I mean, like, it's cool, it's interesting, it's weird, it's you know, like, we're kind of learning. But you are like, okay, all right, well, what the fuck is, you know?
But I'm glad they're doing it now.
Yeah. It was very satisfying.
So is Ghost the only direwolf left?
Did
they let one go?
No, no. He has Bran's direwolf is still there.
Right.
Summerwind.
Okay.
I think is the name. I think it's Grey Wind or Summerwind. Yeah, but so there's still 2.
Okay.
So there's still 2.
R.I.P. little baby.
That sucks. I mean, like, you know, it's just, and it's, I don't know. It's just like anything else. It's like you want to get, you know, and because we've also kind of seen shit like that before. Like it's a bad omen when when something.
Yeah.
Or it's just like if you want to it obviously doesn't mean like it doesn't indicate like they're not like these like mirrored things or whatever it is like you know
like Rob's dead and his dire wolf is
right
dead,
but
like,
Lady got killed forever ago.
Yeah.
Oh no and also Nymeria was just thrown rocks at and left, so we don't know where the fuck Nymeria is.
So one did run away.
One did run away, so there's technically 3 still alive.
Got it. To be fair, though, like, Lady died and then Sansa's trajectory.
Definitely in this house when that happened. No. I think I remember the other. I think shit. But even before the Angel of Death hashtag or the Fuck Alley Gang hashtag, you know, like it's like fuck my seamstress, like like you know, started up. You know what I mean? But that's how everybody felt every time the first time they watched it. Ollie done.
Lived and died and stand by fuck Ollie.
Yeah, of course.
Like, with Sansa, I admit my mistakes. I've grown as a person over these seasons.
That's one hashtag that you're not fucking erasing from your Twitter. You know what I mean? Like,
when I do the sweep, that's staying.
Oh my god! Like the Cersei and everybody coming into the council. Also, somebody farts.
Yeah,
that was very weird.
I feel like it was.
Was it what's his name? The dipshit husband, son.
No, I think
Marjorie's
it was
dad.
I think it was the old man.
Pycelle.
Yeah. I feel like it was him because he was talking all that shit, and then he saw him, and it was almost like I shit myself. Yeah.
But it was weird. It was like not well placed. Like,
It was a choice.
We're doing fart joke. Like I don't know.
Was this supposed to be comedic?
It was
relief?
like a little bit. I mean, I suppose, but it just came off as awkward.
Yeah,
it did.
It wasn't needed.
Like, well, like it's like also just already the secondhand embarrassment and the ha ha ha. He's talking about him and he's right there. You know what I mean? Like it's already the joke's already there. Like
it's overkill.
Yeah, it was just I just don't and especially because and who knows, I might have even missed it if like the subtitles didn't say farts, like you know or whatever.
It did say farting,
like farting or farting lightly or something like that. Yeah, that was a little strange, but like also Kevin kind of sick, kind of baller as fuck. That is also it's like where you're like oh shit, like you're not. There's not just a single Lannister from that generation that's kind of a badass.
Yeah.
Like that's also like, you know, like the two of them. I don't know, like
you can't make us sleep. Yeah, but you can't make us stay either.
Right. Okay. Cool. We'll go fucking. We'll go to the IHOP.
Literally just go.
We'll go to the IHOP and we'll fucking have our meeting there. Like we don't give a shit. They just want to soldier their way in. I mean, even though they're not bringing up bad points. I mean, like they fucking murdered Marcella. Like that is like them's fighting.
Yeah.
Like that's fighting things for anybody. You know.
You killed the sister of the king.
Yeah. Yes. Totally.
I mean, then overthrew your own.
They're in like
city.
Open rebellion. Yeah. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where they're just like they're
coming for us.
They're just getting over like a war, and so they're like, are we gonna do this thing? You know what I mean? Like, there's a lot of. I mean, I guess maybe there's a lot of shit happening, and they're kind of like not too worried about it. Dude, Melisandre was so hilarious. She got Lord of Light horny again so quickly. Turn that frown upside down, turn that franchise around, baby.
She was like, I've given up on everything. I don't know my purpose. This isn't me. And then she gets Jon up. She's like, where did you go? What did you see? The Lord of Light brought you here for a reason.
It's like TikTok middle-aged white women just like kind of get like a new fixation and it just becomes their personality.
Show it to me, Rachel.
Show it to me, Rachel.
That's literally
Show
her.
It to me. Dude, Tommen thought he was gonna bring some smoke.
Oh, so fucking close.
And there wasn't no fire.
This close.
Because you're like he's got again. Hundreds of faith militants, sure, I guess. I don't know. Like.
But why?
But, like, march in there with more guys.
Right.
You gotta have more guys. Again, I just don't quite understand. They have to illustrate.
Also, how are you more pussy whipped for your mom than your wife?
It's Tommen.
Right. but like, not a fucking peep about Marjorie.
That he didn't say anything, like that it wasn't, well, no, because now he is, well, you want to know why? Because that was, she sent him there to do it. She sent him there. It wasn't like he was like, we got to go in and do this thing. She was like, you got to go in and let me see my daughter's final burying place. Like, now that I'm out, I want to see it.
Yeah.
And so and maybe there was a scene where she kind of was just like, this is what you got to do and whatever. This kid is so easily manipulatable, though.
Yeah. Terrible.
He's like one of those guys where just like, if you were like, I don't know, if you were one of those like organizers like on the street, like you want to get at Tommen because he'll sit there and talk with you and be like, oh, really? Okay, yeah, I'll sign up for that too. You're like, yeah, like, but just immediately kind of just like, oh, really? But the thing, like he's just listening to that sermon. He got him.
Yeah.
Again.
I've heard this before. I'm like, yeah, I'm sure somebody else has tried to manipulate
right. Well,
you
no, but that was that super sick scene with Joffrey fucking dead and Tywin again. Don't you just miss him though? Like Tywin was when he goes like what makes a good king, and then he talks. He goes like I think the ending of it is that he needs to listen to his advisors and stuff like that. He needs to listen to his counsel, which is true, which I think is good counsel.
Fair, but he was manipulating him and saying, listen,
obviously, yeah, where it's just like, I think, well, I'm sure that Tywin probably had at least a little bit, he goes like, make a bit more of a fucking man out of him, I think, like with enough time and stuff,
Well, they saw how many mistakes they made with Joffrey and they're like, we're not doing that again.
We're not doing that again.
They overcorrected and they fucked up that way.
Yeah, it was like, it's like the rubber band bending back too far the other way, where it's like this kid is. And you said, never saying this again.
I won't,
and it won't. You know what I mean? But
you guys can replay it.
We've been talking about that. We're like we've been getting more and more comfortable with saying something like that because we were just like, Joffrey would never.
Yeah,
he would never put up with this in a million years. And so yeah, great episode. I mean, I cannot fucking wait for the next one.
No, I'm excited.
Yeah, like this is getting crazy, and you guys know that it's getting crazy. You guys obviously, if you want to see it get crazy and see what our reactions are to that craziness, and you guys want to get go ahead literally right now, buy 2 episodes and check out our reactions to episodes 4 and 5 right now. That's available. It's on our Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel. I mean, I know that a lot of people have been saying we had really good numbers on our first post drop of this episode, since House of the Dragon, and people are going through withdrawal, and this is how you're able to kind of fucking stay in it a little bit, because we're still keeping up with this shit.
This is how I'm doing it.
This is how you're doing it, and that's how you guys should be doing it too. So hit us up on our Patreon. It's the best way to support the channel. You guys get to go ahead by 2 episodes, episodes 4 and 5, completely full and uncut, for your viewing pleasure. We hope you guys consider doing that, but if you can't do that and you still want to help us out, you can hit us with a like and subscribe, ring the bell thingy, because that shit always helps. Dude, take that, again, we got 3 things. We got the like, the subscribe, the bell thingy. You go up there, 1 fucking cut with the fucking mouse, and you take those bitches out exactly where we want them, exactly where we like them, just like Jon Snow did. He got 4 for 1, but we want that 3 for 1. The like, the subscribe, ring the bell thingy over there. We hope you guys consider doing it, but yeah, I mean, again, thank you guys very much for hanging out with us, and we will check y'all later.
Peace.